Good evening, one and all. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. Welcome to Saturday. I think it's 27th of September, 2025. Time does fly when you're having fun. We'll stand by and monitor the Lake Ontario Radio Club net on the VA3ZOE repeater in Hamilton, Ontario. Just waiting for the clock to flip over to 7 p.m. Good evening and attention all stations. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. The expected net controller is MIA, obviously. He must be doing something way more fun. Can't manage what that would be. Anyways, this Lake Ontario Radio Club net happens 5 times a week. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday on the repeater, and also on Thursday evening on a simplex frequency of 446.125. Anyways, stand by for any time-sensitive mobile or priority traffic stations. Nothing heard. All right. Again, thanks for the repeater being open and available for service. I certainly appreciate it, Terry. Any check-ins? Anybody anywhere? Come on in with your call sign and say hello.
VA3 Whiskey Papa Golf.
Good evening, Chris. How are you doing today? Did you get over to see Bill today, or are you waiting for later in the week?
Evening, everybody. VA3WPG. Today, Bill, Noel ended up at the flea market, or Hamfest, I think. I was not planning on going. I ended up going, despite my non-plans. So no, we didn't do the antenna. I think that's set for tomorrow. A long time ago on the COVID net, ARPAD mentioned hooking up an X30 antenna to a TV just for the heck of it, and I actually got a connector at the flea market today that will allow me to do that APL 259 to UHF. What letter was that? I can't remember the letter. Anyways, TV coax to PL 259, so I'm going to do that, see if I can get anything interesting. Is there any way, bulletin board for the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club? Somebody had a radio there that was exactly like the one I am using right now. I thought I was on an FT8100R. It turns out I'm on an FT8100, and there was an FT8100 there for sale, but I did not get it because I thought I had the 8100R and it was not the same one. Turns out it is the same one, and I would like to try and track down the user who had that. So is there any way to leave a bulletin online for the Heart Group Club?
I believe their website is harc.com or something similar to it. or you could simply Google the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club. Also, I think I saw a posting on the ONTARS website with regard to an all-mode, all-band ICOM radio. I'm not sure if it's similar to the one that you were looking for. But the ONTARS marketplace has also got a lot of interesting information and stuff for sale.
Okay, I know that's an icon. This is a VA2 here, but okay, I will check that out. Yeah, maybe they did throw that radio up on there too. I didn't think of that. I just seen that at the flea market, but got my model numbers mixed up there. So other than that, yeah, it was a good day at the market. I managed to work at Bosnia Station on 15 again today, so that was good. Other than that, I may or may not go down to the corner store and get myself a little six or a cold snack. I'm undecided on that one yet, but yeah, other than that, not much going on here, so we'll throw it back there and just be listening along to the net here. That's about it for me today, I guess. VA3WPG.
All right, thanks, Chris. And a little exercise to the corner store is always a good thing. All right, standing by for any further check-ins. VA3IMW.
VA3GMP. VA3CJZ.
Okay, two more there. Starting with Garnett, VE3 GNP. Good evening, sir. How did you guys do with your table at the Hamfest?
Not too bad. Dave's table, he got like $100 or something for the stuff he sold. It was pretty good. The Hamfest is put on by the Hamilton Amateur Radio Club, and they got a website.
Yep. Is it as simple as harc.com?
I don't know what the website is. I think it's Hamilton Amateur Radio or something.
All right. Well, Chris will be palling up with Google because she always comes through. All right, there. Very good. You're sounding healthy, wealthy, and wise. Obviously, you don't need to buy anything. When are you going to start selling it out of your basement?
Soon. I got my radio equipment now. I'm going to sell. I bought a new radio. So my old flash I'm going to sell. The turn I'm going to sell. The amplifier I'm going to sell. I got a lot of stuff in my radio I'm going to sell. Other than the basement even.
All right, we're lining up at the side door.
Yeah, I bought the new Aurora from Flex Radio. It comes out in November. It's not even made in the market yet.
Oh, so it's a wisp of smoke in somebody's dreams. I guess kind of like the ICOM 7300 Mark II. A lot of people waiting with bated breath to see that one come out. All right. Yep, like I say, the line forms behind me, and we're looking forward to shopping in your ham shack.
There you go. The Aurora is nice radio. It's 500 watts out of the radio itself.
Oh boy, you're going to keep the coax companies in business. You're going to be melting that stuff on a regular basis.
There you go. I got 2 amplifiers I'm going to sell. I got 2 auto tuners I'm going to sell. I got a lot of stuff I'm going to sell now because I'm going to go to this new radio, and that's my last radio I'm going to buy.
The last radio you're going to buy until the next one.
Something like that, Matt. Something like that.
Yes. And you don't have a woman to answer to, so go and get it. All right. Very good. Thanks for your checking in with us tonight, and let's move along and say hello to Chuck, VA3CJZ.
Hey, good evening, Mac, and all on net. First of all, for Chris, it's HamiltonARC.com for the Amateur Radio Club website. and I'm sure there's a contact button there. You can email whoever, and make sure you have the information on who had it, where, maybe what table, and stuff like that. But anyways, Mac had a good day on 10 meters earlier today. Russia, Belgium, Germany, all kinds of places there. So it was pretty good on 10 meters there. How about you?
Well, you must have seen me poking around on the DX Summit cluster there. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on 17, 15, and 12 and 10 meters. 10 meters wide open once again. So it was just as crisp and productive as it was for us last Sunday.
Oh, very good, very good. One other thing, I don't know if it's my antenna, but I have noticed that the repeater strength is down. I'm showing an S8 over here, and yesterday it peaked at like 30 over. So I don't know what's going on. Anybody else notice a difference?
We can certainly take a poll from everybody that checks in, but I'm still 30 over, which is basically the same as it was for me last night. I guess conditions are going to be very, very impactful as far as how the signal dribbles over the mountain, or whether it goes over your head, or whether it just gets gobbled up by other things like the big monolith hanging over your house.
Yeah, we can always blame it on atmospheric conditions. That's for sure. So yeah, because conditions over here are not the same as over there. Yada yada. Yeah, okay, very good then. I think that's about it. And thanks for streaming on YouTube as always, there, Mac. Geez, how many you got now?
10 billion. You can picture me with my pinky pointed to the corner of my mouth. I guess at some point in time, they're going to contact me and say, what is all this crap? Well, you're taking up server space. Can you delete some of this crap? But I imagine you've left all your A-regs up there forever and a day.
Yes, I have. I haven't checked to see if any are gone or how many I've got either. But you know what they're going to do? They're going to say, listen, we've got a great offer for you. If you want to continue storing your videos, it's going to cost you cha-ching, and you'll be good to go. I think that's what they're going to do. But until then, we'll see how far we can go.
Yep, QSL. We'll load it up until it bursts, and I don't know. They just keep on importing servers, and the interweb just gets to be a bigger monster all the time. Not sure where it's going to end. Oh, what is that? Of the Carrington event? Yeah, maybe that'll be the end of it all.
Yeah, I've still got to dig a hole. We already dug a hole for a pet, but I got to dig a hole to put a radio wrapped in some foil and a Faraday cage and bury it in the backyard for when that day does happen.
I think you should probably just take that 857 and put it in the center of the room and build an ironclad Faraday cage for it. Once inside the cage, it's good for life. Nothing will get through. Anyways, just make sure you get the right plans for the Faraday cage. I understand these electronic wizards back in the day were a little bit weird, perhaps even schizophrenic.
Yeah, but then people will start calling me names like Chuckla or Chucksla, the Chuckla coil, Anyways, yeah, that's a good one, Mac. All right, listen, I'll let you pick up some more. I see Matt checked in there, and Larry, so I'll let you carry on. Thanks for doing it. VA3 CJZ.
All right. And I also see Larry is a YouTube check-in tonight. He's busy barbecuing something, I'm sure. All right, Matt, I also see that you've checked in on YouTube. Sorry I didn't make it out to the Ham Fest today. We'll find a way to get together so I can hand off that ballon. And Noel's in there as well. So we'll take another standby and see who's out there who wants to get in the log. VA3IMW, standing by. VE3ZJC. I think maybe you said it wrong. I heard it right. Anyways, good evening, sir. Did you get out to Ancaster today?
Good evening, Matt. Call on that. I'm pretty sure I said my own call sign correctly. And yeah, I did get out to Ancaster this morning. It was good to see Bill, Noel, Chris, Larry, Edward, Dave, and Garnett, and a few other people I've seen a couple of times at other ham events. And I only went away $50 later in the pocket, entry to get in, and then there was an MFJ CW pocket decoder that I'm going to jerry something up to practice CW while I'm sitting in the office on calls that I really don't care to be on.
You know, there's an app for that. Hi. All right. Yeah, it's good to have trinkets, the bits and pieces. Very good, and only $50. That's a deal. Yeah, I had to go the opposite direction. I visit the vet's office, and I'm gonna say that I dropped a little heftier sum than what you paid for your trinkets. So yeah, that's pretty much what took out the earlier part of my day.
I'm sorry to hear that the animal in the house isn't or wasn't doing so hot this morning. Hopefully everything is okay now.
Oh, he's all cuddled up on the couch, sawing logs. He got shots for this and shots for that, and preventative care for all kinds of stuff. So yeah, he's been poked and prodded enough, and we're leaving him to come back to his normal self in the next couple of days. So, but yeah, well on the way to mending.
Oh, that is good to hear. I don't really have much else going on today. I was doing some antenna work on the vertical that I fixed and then got waterlogged and destroyed itself. And then I broke it some more, so I'm reprinting a new cap for it because, yeah, I'm just a klutz, I guess you could say. Other than that, nothing else. Thanks for doing this one, Mac. I will send it back to you. VA3IMW back to that.
Okay, thanks again, Jason. Anybody else out there interested in saying hello tonight? VA3IMW, standing by. VE3KDT. Good evening, Noel. How was your trip out to Ancaster? Did all go well?
Yeah, it was good fun. Managed to score a new antenna for my car. It was that through glass one or whatever. So it's one part that goes on the inside, one goes on the outside. Seems to work pretty good. I was testing it earlier. But yeah, it was $25. So I'm happy. Made my day. Other than that, just a couple of little adapters and an SO connector for the next project.
We all have projects. None of them finished. All right. Did you by chance run into VA3JYD?
No, I was thinking about that afterwards. I only remember a bit about, like, I remember his name and that from WWF and whatever, but I can't picture the guy, and I'm not sure I would recognize him if I saw him.
Yeah, I was always a little bit confused because Junkyard Dog was, yeah, you can look it up on Google, and doesn't look like somebody who would be settled down in Retirementville in Niagara region. But I guess within the wrestling era, some people have reused the same monikers over and over again. But yeah, he was one of the guys I was hoping to get a chance to see. But other priorities changed my mind. So, all right. Looking forward to another weekend next with the kids in the house, I imagine.
Indeed, I am. Yeah, no, I was, as you're saying there, I was looking for him, but I was looking for a rather large dude, and that seems to be pretty common amongst ham people, so yeah, it didn't really stand out much. So, but yeah, looking forward to kids again as well, too. Sorry.
Comment.
Okay. Chuck, go ahead with your comment.
Yeah, VA3CJZ. That person you're talking about, I Googled his name, and there aren't too many people with that name. So the one fellow I pulled up, he's from Louisiana, and he's a registered sex offender there. So if that's the same guy, just thought I'd pass that along. Gary Ulf, I think is his name, right?
Well, if you look him up on the ISED website, VA3JYD, I think it's Gary.
Yeah, well, I did some research. I just thought I'd pass that along.
Alrighty. And wrestling was fake. After all of those years, I had to find out wrestling was fake. Okay. And I see Matt introduced himself to Mr. JYD, so we'll see if we get a check in from Matt so he can just describe what he saw. Anyways, we'll take another standby, see if there's anybody else looking to check in with us tonight. VA3IMW.
Contact VA3WPG.
Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, Joe Rongo, VA3KDT.
Roger.
Hey, quick question. I'm trying to track down a radio that I seen at the flea market. I got a map of all the tables pulled up at the Hamfest site. The guy that was selling the solder there, I believe, do you know what table number he was? Does 34 or 42 sound like a familiar number to you?
To be honest, I literally saw one table with a table number on it, and that was the only time it stuck out. So I have no clue what table he was at. He was in the middle of the flea market thing, like in that, I guess if there's 2 rows, it'd be the center of the H.
Okay, perfect. I think I have it narrowed down to 49 or 50 then, and I believe Barry ISX is the one who was table coordinator, so I think I'm getting close here. Thank you. VA3WPG. Oh, and it was also good to see all that old vintage equipment there. Second comment. VA3WPG.
Comment.
Garnett, go ahead with your comment.
Dave and I were table 41. Because the star was to the right of us, the next table. It's probably 42 or 40.
Okay, so 41. Okay, yeah, so that makes sense. That's what I thought. So what I'm looking for must have been 48 or must have been 49 or 50 table numbers. Thank you very much. VA3WPG, getting close.
Alrighty. Let's see. I guess we got all the comments out of the way, unless we hear something else. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. Standing by for any further check-ins.
Victor Echo 3, India, Uniform Kilowatt.
VE3IUK, good afternoon. How you doing today?
Not too bad. I forgot that the repeater's back up and didn't even think about doing the net, so I was snapping anyway, so thanks for taking it, Mac. It was nice to be at the Hamfest today. Didn't really see anything I needed or wanted. Ended up spending $1 on a USB cable. That was my big expenditure today. So anyway, it was nice to get out and meet folks anyway. So that's it from here, Mac. Back to you.
righty. Can there be anything more fun than window shopping with a blind man? That's a really bad joke. I should flagellate myself for that.
No comment. And furthermore, no comment on no comment.
All right. Anyways, I have a particularly bad sense of humor. Sorry about that, Bill. Anyways, anything else? Are you going to be with us tomorrow night?
Well, Chris is going to come over. We're going to try to work on our antenna, so we'll have to play it by ear. I'm going to try to get this antenna up on a tree tomorrow night, so try to do it covertly. So I would want to say for sure.
All right, well, that's one of those 150% maybes. Okay, thanks, Bill. Certainly appreciate your check-in.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And no problem. I actually, if I start on the blind jokes, Mac, we could be here all night, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, thanks for doing it.
Okay, Bill. Very good. Still lots of time for any further check-ins. VA3IMW on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club. All right, with that, nothing further heard. So we'll bring the net and the live stream to a close. And we'll be back on the air tomorrow night. And somebody will pick up the net at 7 p.m. 7-3 is one and all. And that's how we say goodbye.